Daylight was close at hand when the Sioux suddenly heard the dogs barking furiously in the Cheyenne village. The sounds filled them with alarm. Had they arrived too late to warn the Cheyennes? Had the Kiowas beaten them to the goal? Had the fight begun? The possibilities tried their courage. Lashing their exhausted ponies into a final, heartbreaking sprint, they raced recklessly toward the camp. As they came within bowshot of the village, they heard a company of horsemen riding to meet them. They drew in the ponies, and listened in trying suspense. Had they encountered friends or foes? They determined to take no chances. Drawing their bows, they waited for the riders to approach. They had stopped. They, too, were suspicious and cautious. "Ho! Cheyennes, we are Dakotas," cried White Otter. "We have come to help you." They heard the murmur of voices. A pony called. Then all was still. The Sioux waited impatiently. Many moments passed. They became suspicious. "I believe it is the Kiowas," said Sunbird. As he spoke, a voice sounded from the darkness. It addressed them in the Sioux dialect. "Ho! Dakotas, tell us who you are," it said. "Watch out, perhaps the Kiowas are trying to catch us," said Sunbird. "I am White Otter. Ask your chief Red Dog about me," White Otter called out. "Ho! My brother, we will come to meet you," said the stranger. "Wait," cried White Otter. "First tell me who you are." "I am Painted Weasel. Do you know me?" "Yes, I know you," said White Otter. The Sioux advanced and found a small company of Cheyennes waiting a short distance from the village. Painted Weasel was an old friend whom the Sioux greeted warmly. They found a number of other acquaintances in the company that had ridden out to intercept them. Painted Weasel, however, was the only one who spoke their words. "Your ponies have run fast," said Painted Weasel. "Has anything bad happened to you?" "My brother, the Kiowas are coming to fight you," White Otter told him. "We found out about it, and came here to tell you. They are close by. There is little time. Ride to the camp and call your warriors." Painted Weasel addressed his companions. When he finished speaking, 3 Cheyennes rode silently into the night. The Sioux knew that they had gone to watch for the Kiowas. "Come," said Painted Weasel. When they arrived at the camp, they were met by Red Dog, the Cheyenne war chief, an old friend and ally whom White Otter and Sunbird had saved from death at the hands of the Pawnees. "Ho! My brothers, you have come to our lodges. It is good," cried Red Dog. "No, Red Dog, it is bad," White Otter told him. "We came here to tell you that the Kiowas are coming to fight you. They are close by. You must get ready." When Red Dog repeated the warning to his tribesmen, they were thrown into a frenzy of excitement. In a few moments the camp was in an uproar. All was confusion, as the alarmed Cheyennes ran through the village calling the people from their lodges. Then Red Dog took command, and restored order. "Light the fires," he cried. "Drive in the ponies." The women and boys brought fuel for the fires. A company of young men rode out on the plain to drive in the ponies. The warriors gathered eagerly about their chief. The Sioux noted that the Cheyennes were few in numbers. "It is bad," Red Dog told White Otter. "Many of our warriors have gone to hunt buffaloes. There are few of us here. It will be hard to hold off the Kiowas." "We will help you," said White Otter. "It is good," replied Red Dog. "I have seen you do big things. My people will feel strong because you are here." Fires had been lighted to prevent the Kiowas from entering the camp under cover of the darkness. Soon afterward the young men drove in the ponies. They were driven into a stout corral. Then the warriors stationed themselves along the edge of the village to watch for the Kiowas. The Sioux joined Red Dog. The latter was a cripple, having had both legs broken at the time the Sioux saved him from the Pawnees. "See, it is getting light," White Otter said, hopefully. "I believe the Kiowas will hold back. Perhaps they know that we have told you about them." "Do they know who you are?" inquired Red Dog. "No," replied White Otter. "I believe they took us for your people." "It is good," declared Red Dog. As darkness finally passed, and dawn lighted the plain, the little company of Cheyennes looked anxiously toward the west. The Kiowas, however, failed to appear. The Cheyennes felt more hopeful. They believed there was less chance of the Kiowas attacking the camp in daylight. "If they do not know that our people are away, they will be cautious," said Red Dog. "Perhaps they were coming here to run off ponies." "Yes, I believe that is what they proposed to do," White Otter told him. Soon afterward they saw 3 of the Cheyenne scouts riding toward the camp. When they arrived, the warriors crowded about them to learn what they had discovered. They said that they had heard nothing of the Kiowas during the night, but at daylight they had discovered what appeared to be a wolf, at the top of a ravine some distance to the westward. The actions of the wolf had convinced them that it was a disguised scout, and they believed the war party was hiding in the ravine. 2 of the Cheyenne scouts had remained out on the plain to watch. "Yes, I believe that Wolf was a Kiowa," White Otter told Red Dog. "That is how they tried to fool us, but we were too sharp. I do not believe they will come here while it is light," said Red Dog. "Thunderhawk and Running Buffalo are watching. They are sharp. The Kiowas will not get past them." Convinced that there was no immediate danger of an attack, the Cheyennes relaxed their vigilance. Red Dog appointed some of the older boys to watch along the edge of the camp, while the warriors assembled in council to discuss plans for defending the village. "My brothers, the Kiowas are close by," said Red Dog. "Our brothers, the Sioux, have told us about them. It was a big thing to do. If these brave Sioux had not come here, perhaps the Kiowas would have run off many ponies. Now we know about it. The Kiowas are strong. There are few of us. It will be hard to keep them out of the camp. We must send scouts to bring back the hunters. Then we must make a big fight until our people come. Red Dog, give us fresh ponies, and we will go to find your brothers," White Otter told him. "It is good," said Red Dog. "Cheyennes, the Sioux are our friends. They are going to bring back the hunters. They are great scouts. The Kiowas cannot fool them. Come, my brothers, lead out 3 of my best war ponies for these brave Sioux." 3 of the best ponies in the Cheyenne tribe were brought for White Otter and his companions. When they mounted him and prepared to ride away, an old man came forward and signaled that he wished to speak to them. "It is Ghost Bear. He is a great medicine person," Red Dog told them. "Young men, I have some words for you," he said in the Sioux tongue. "You came here to help us. You are our friends. I know about you. You are brave. You are going into great danger. You are going into the country of our enemies, the Pawnees. I do not wish anything bad to happen to you. That is why I am going to help you. But first tell me, who is the leader?" "My brother, White Otter, is the leader," Sunbird told him. "He is a great war chief of the Ogallala's. He has done many big things." Yes, I know that White Otter is a great chief," said Ghost Bear. I know that he saved the life of Red Dog. I know that he went with our people to fight the Kiowas. Now, White Otter, I am going to give you something to keep you safe. You must wear this mysterious medicine bag about your neck. It will make you strong and keep you from harm. It will give you power to overcome your enemies. He advanced to White Otter and gave him a small buckskin bag. White Otter fastened it about his neck. The superstitious young Ogallala felt certain that it contained some mysterious medicine token which would guard him against misfortune. Ghost Bear, I see that you are a great medicine person, he said. You have given me this mysterious medicine thing. I will keep it. I believe it will make me strong. My brothers, you are about to ride away. Perhaps the Kiowas will try to catch you, said Red Dog. I do not believe they will be able to come up with those ponies. We will keep watching. If the Kiowas go after you, we will ride out and drive them back. No, my brother, that would be foolish, White Otter told him. Ghost Bear has given me this great medicine thing. I see that. These ponies are fast. The Kiowas cannot harm us. You must keep watching. The Kiowas are sharp. Pretty soon we will bring back your brothers. Then we will ride out and chase away the Kiowas. We will take many ponies. Now we are going away. Be brave, my friends. Then the 3 Sioux scouts rode away toward the south. The Cheyennes stood at the edge of the camp and looked after them. They kept a sharp watch to the westward. There was no sign of their foes. They wondered if the Kiowas had discovered the 3 horsemen. I do not believe the Kiowas will follow them, Red Dog said, hopefully. They continued to watch until the Sioux were far away. Then they felt less anxious. Having gained a big lead, they believed the Sioux would have little difficulty in keeping ahead of their foes. Then they suddenly discovered something which filled them with gloomy forebodings of evil. A golden eagle, the warbird, had appeared in the sky. It was circling directly over the camp. The Cheyennes watched it with superstitious fear. It is bad, cried old Ghost Bear, the medicine man. It means war. Look, look, the great warbird is flying toward the place where the Kiowas are hiding, cried the Cheyennes. It is a bad sign, the old men declared, solemnly. My brothers, we must get ready to fight, said Ghost Bear. The warbird has warned us. I believe the Kiowas will come to the village.